Story time on how I got caught sneaking out of the house / lying about my location, brown parent edition. Okay, so basically, I was like on like house arrest, not even house arrest, like I honestly wasn't. Like I was just not like supposed to go to another party because I needed to just stay home. Like my parents had like this rule that's like, oh, if you go out like on Friday, you can't go out Saturday or Sunday. You have to wait like 3 billion weeks after and then go out again. Like whatever. Like I feel like it's like a common rule for like people, but I had that rule too. So basically what I did was my friend texted me and I don't do shit like this. Like I don't like sneak out and like do any of this fucking shit because like it's so bad. Like I don't know, I like have this like huge thing. Like I don't want to like lie to my parents about like big things like this, like your location and stuff. Like maybe like with people who I'm with, like small like lies like that, but like not like sneaking out. Like it's not me. But this time like shit, like I went crazy, bro. Like it was insane. Okay, so what I did was my friend texted me like, yo, like, are you going to the party? I was like, nah, like, shit, like, summertime sadness, like, shit, like, I can't go, like, small did not let it go. And I was like, low-key sad. I was like, I low-key had, like, that FOMO. I was like, she my best friend, like, bae, like, not best friend, like, she was one of my best friends. And I'm like, shit, why can't I go? And then my friend that I was texting saying that I can't go, he was like, why can't you just, like, sneak out? And I was like, the fuck, nah, like, shit, I'm not doing all that, like, and he was like, no, we literally, like, have a ride and everything. Like, we can just scoop you and go. And I was like, bro, we're not going. Like, I cannot go. And then he was like, he convinced me for, like, solid 30 minutes. I was like, fuck, I'm scared. Like, I can't do this. Like, I've never done shit like this. And I was like, okay, whatever. And I told my mom, like, okay, I'm going to go to the park. My friend is going to pick me up. And we're just going to, like, go to the library. Okay? And she was like, okay, like, that's fine. First, it was like already weird for her because why would someone pick me up at a park and then take me to the library? Like usually my friend would come to the front door and like pick me up and go, right? Like to library. But I was like, oh, I need to go to the park first. And then she was like, okay, like whatever. And I was like, fuck, like this is already so bad. Like I already feel so bad at this. And then I went to the park and then my friend picked me up. So he picked me up like with his like, yeah, he picked me up and like we went. And I was like stressing the fuck out, like, cause she like has my location and everything, like, so me lying is like diabolical. Like I had to like, keep going on like airplane mode and all this stuff. I was like to try to turn off my location. Like I even went like on the settings thing and turned it off. So I was like, fuck, like this is such a bad idea. And I was scared more about my dad because my dad is like the fucking worst. If we do something wrong, like you cook, bitch, you cooked as fuck. Like you're not seeing the face of the earth again if you do shit with my dad, right? So I was like, fuck, I was at least trembling in my boots. And I get in the car and like we're going and I'm like, bro, I'm freaking out. It's like 30 minutes away, so it's not even like something close by. It's far as fuck. It's like 30 minutes away, okay? And I'm like, oh my god, fuck. Like we're on the highway, like I'm freaking out still. We go pick up another friend and then now it's like a drop off, so I get dropped off at another person's house and we go and then go like all together. So his parents take us. That was like us three in the car and I'm freaking out. I'm like, bitch, this is crazy. And I'm still shaking my boots and I enter the party. I'm like, okay, let me calm down. I put on my party outfit because obviously I can't step out of the house with like a, you know, like party outfit because my mom's like, why the fuck are you wearing that to the library? And I was like, I don't know. So I changed whatever and I was like acting all calm at the party, but bitch inside I was like, fuck, I'm cooked. Okay. And I was like, okay, and things were going good for the first 20-30 minutes, okay? And then my mom calls me. Let that settle in. My mom calls me and I'm fucking freaking out. Like, I'm like, fuck, like, this is so bad. Like, I cannot do this. And I was so scared because I don't do shit like this, bro. Like, it's just embarrassing as fuck and, like, weird. And, like, okay, for me, it's just, I can't, okay? And I start shaking and I don't pick up the call because I'm like, what the fuck do I do? There's, like, music and everything in the back. So I'm, like, freaking out, telling my friends. And then I leave the house and I just go to the backyard. I'm like, okay, I'll pick up. And she's like, where are you? And I'm like, I'm at the library. Why? And then she's like, are you sure? And I'm like, yeah, like, I'm at the library. And she's like, okay, like, and then she's freaking out because she can't see my location or anything. And she's like, no, you're not, like, stop lying. And then dad's on the call and he's yelling and yelling and yelling. I'm like, fuck. And he's like, okay, if you're at the library, I'm gonna come pick you up in, like, a couple minutes. And I'm like, that house is, like, 35 minutes away from that, like 40 minutes away from the library. Not even, it's further away, okay? And I'm fucking freaking out. I'm like, I need to get to the library right the fuck now. And I told them I was with my friend at the library, right? So they called my friend and I was texting my friend like, bro, please. And I didn't even tell my friend to, like, cover for me. And I should have fucking done that, but I didn't. And, like, And I was saying to my friend, I was like, bro, please, like, tell your parents, like, if they ask. I mean, if my parents call you, like, please tell them, like, we're at the library or something. And then she's like, bro, like, they're calling my parents, not even me. So obviously her parents can't lie about it. My friend's parents can't lie and cover for me. Like, they're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, they care for my safety too, like, whatever, okay? So I was like, fuck, I'm so cooked. And, like, I felt so bad because now I was dragging in other people, and I hate that. Like, I don't know, I felt like shit. Like, I felt like shit, okay? And then whatever, okay? So now, okay, now my parents are cross-checking with my friend's parents. Like, they were supposed to take me to the library, and they're like, no, she's not there. Why? She's not at the library. My daughter's at home. And I'm like, fuck, I'm cooked. And now I'm like, okay, I'm still saying to my parents, like, yeah, I'm still at the library, so I have to, like, and I can't use, and at that time, I didn't have, like, a job or anything, so I didn't have, like, money on me, right? So I didn't have money or anything, like, to get myself, like, an Uber and, like, quickly Uber to, like, the library. I didn't have any of that, so I had to, like, literally, like, beg my friends to, like, buy me an Uber. And one of my friends, thank you, came in clutch. Like, he came in clutch, bro, and he bought me an Uber. Like, after I had to, like, beg around for so long. I feel like a fucking beggar, bro. Like, bro, please buy me Uber, because they're fucking expensive sometimes. So I was like, fuck. And obviously, like, they helped me. Like, my friends did help me, and, like, and I caused a whole scene. I felt so bad at the party. I was like, fuck, I'm cooked. And then we got the Uber, and then I fucking, like, that good, like, the Uber, she was so sweet, bro. She became, like, my lifeline. No, she didn't, the fuck, bro, it was, like, one thing, but she, like, became my therapist for, like, a good few minutes. And then she started talking to me, and I was, like, stressed out. I was like, bro, and she's like, are you good? Like, are you okay? And I was like, fuck no. And I started, like, getting, like, I started hyperventilating. I was like, bro, like, I'm sneaking out, I'm doing all this shit. And she's like, girl, trust me, like, I've done all this shit, like, I got you. And then she starts, like, going, like, a little faster, and, like, she starts taking me to the library, and I was like, bitch, I love you, babe, like. And I was like, I'm so, like, fried if I don't get there in time. So I go to, like, we're rushing to the library, and I'm, like, stressing out. And then I have to, like, park, I think my parents are already there. So, like, I have to park somewhere that I can get out and, like, go inside. I sit in the library, and then I'm texting them, like, where are you? They don't respond to me. And I'm like, fuck, are they already here? Did they already see me walk in? And then they're like, wait, we haven't even left the house. I was like, bitch, you're gonna stress me, like, that much? And they're like, we're not even there yet, but stay there. We're fucking coming in, picking you up. And they come in, like, 20 minutes later, 15 minutes later, and then so cooked, bro. So cooked. Like, I'll give you all part 2, and then I went home. It was wraps for me. Like, because I lied so much. And then they were like, my dad was, like, starting to write down names, like, okay, who was at the library then? All these names. And I lied about, and then I said, like, oh, yeah, I was in the library with Vicky. Fuck, my name dropped. That's my best friend, but whatever. That's the one that was, like, the library I went with. But yeah, I was supposed to go with her to the library, and, like, I didn't. And then I asked to pull other people. I was like, yeah, I went to the library with other people. And they're like, okay, who are the names? And then they took the names down, and they were like, okay, we're gonna call all these people, and we're gonna, like, make sure, like, you guys have the exact same story. I was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. And I started telling my friend, like, bro, please, like, you gotta, like, lock in for me, like, say that we were, like, at the library and stuff. And I was like, okay. And, like, okay, so whenever he was, like, cross, like, my dad, like, got him. Obviously, was like, bro, like, what did you do? Like, where were you going? So my parents at this point, like, after figuring out everything, they think that I'm still lying about, they thought that I was lying about who I was with, not where I went. So till today, they don't know that I went to a party. They just think that I went to the library, but they think that I went with different people instead of the girl that I was supposed to go with, right? So I was like, yeah, like, I went with this person. I was just like, I lied about it, like, I'm sorry. And I was like, and they were like, okay, like, you have to prove it to us that you went with someone else. Like, come on, like, tell me. They're like, were there any boys? I was like, no, there weren't. And then they're like, who were the people? And I listed out, like, my friends that were at the birthday party, like, my close friends, right? And they were like, okay, I'm gonna ask them. And I told them, like, yeah, we just, like, went from the library, we just went to eat, and we came back. That's why, like, location was, like, flickering, all this stuff. And they were like, okay, like, I'm gonna call that girl, and I'm gonna ask what you ate, and if she says the same exact order, like the order that you actually ate, then you're fine. Then she was like, oh, what color clothes, what was I wearing? Like, that girl that had to describe exactly what I was wearing, because if I didn't, then it proves, like, she wasn't there with me. So I was like, fuck, what do I do? And I don't even remember what I did, bro. And I didn't even have my phone. Like, my dad was, like, looking at my phone, so I couldn't even text saying, like, hey, like, tell all this stuff. I was, like, freaking out. Like, she had to have gotten it right. I don't know how I survived that situation. I didn't get in trouble, like, that much at all. Ugh. I have so many stories like this, like, it's actually bad. Like, I have so much lore. Like, let me know if y'all want more.